Hey everybody, it's time for Off the Ledge. It's always a good time for Off the Ledge. Welcome to Wednesday. It's the 28th of May. Looks like the moon goes into Cancer this afternoon around 2 p.m. Eastern. And what else is going on? It's void, of course. Right now it looks like. Yeah. And the moon is void, of course. It's a little retrograde. It's like Mercury retrograde-ish. A couple things. One is that my hair is crazy. One is that I think it has a mind of its own. I listen to a few psychics on YouTube, not many. And the ones that I listen to, well, first of all, I listen to Rosie's Insights. I always listen to Rosie's videos after I do mine. So here's what I want to tell you, because I don't want anything that any other psychic said to influence what I'm picking up. I say about people that are really doing quality work that in this field that we're all pulling from the same source. So those that are really skilled are very clear channels to get the information. It's challenging because you have to not put your opinion in. But there's one thing, my point here is that there's one thing that's been consistent that I was really struck by. And it's, yesterday I was kind of on a little tangent about when we think a negative thought about what's happening. In other words, when we are focused on, oh my God, Trump has destroyed America. When we do that, we're actually creating that. So in so many words, what Rosie and Corinna were saying in their video yesterday was the same thing that I was saying, was as soon as that happens, change your thought. And that's been consistent guidance. Change your thought. And a couple months ago, I was talking about that I feel like the dark side and, and what's connected to the dark side, or is the dark side, manifest, is the Kremlin. What they know is they know how energy works. So, and this is kind of an age-old tactic also. Get the people to be very afraid, because when you get the people to be very afraid of certain things, their thought energy, thoughts are things, creates the calamity and the disaster. It makes it more likely. So it's an energy weapon. So that's what I want to say about that. And I'm not telling you that, I don't watch this person because they're not very good, and that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just talking about my personal, what I resonate with seems to be giving a consistent message, and sometimes it's almost verbatim. Really interesting. So I'm going to read from Ernest Holmes as per usual. I hope you're having a good day so far. Those of you who are members, just to remind you, I just started a series yesterday. It's going to be 5 days. I'm going to make 20-minute long videos on how to be psychic. The only cost for that is whatever you choose on my 3 levels. You can join at the Magician, the High Priestess, or the World level. Hit the join button. The options will come up. You can take classes that I'm presenting for my members. And also this Saturday, once a month we do a psychic party. The last Saturday of the month, and all members are invited to that. The lowest amount for a subscription is $7.99 a month. I hope that I'm worth it to you. I hope. I really, really hope. Let's go to. I'm really working it. Let's see, May 27th, 28th. Ernest. Our souls longeth, yea, even fainteth for the courts of the Lord. Our heart and our flesh crieth out for the living God. That's actually from the book of Psalms, and it's saying, like we crave God with our hearts and our beings. As we center our consciousness in infinite being, we realize that its essence is love, and that this love is in and through everything and everyone. We know that this love essence, the very substance of life, the creative principle back of everything, flows through our whole beings, spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical. It flows in transcendent loveliness into our world of thought and form. We are conscious of this divine circuit, which love is. We feel it as a golden stream of force flowing from God through us and out to all that our thought rests upon and returning to God. We know that this force is ever flowing, ever renewing, vitalizing, bringing joy and harmony and blessings to everything and everyone it touches. It flows with power and purpose through everything we do as it leads us gently down the pathway of life. Consciously, we attune ourselves to this stream of perfect love. In its flow, we see it as an ever-widening spiral of continuous right action, bringing us into ever-widening fields of expression. I, who am love, share. We, who are love, share ourselves, our love with all humanity. We know that in love there can be no separation, for love unites. Love sustains and protects its own. We know that the love we express blesses all who are in any way touched by it. It heals every condition, brings our own to us. We are immersed in love. And so it is. Excellent. Okay, let's listen to Kathy Beale today. I'll be back later with a pop-up, and it is Wednesday, so remember, Psychic News Network meets tonight, live stream here, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'll do a pop-up later. And I just want to mention, since I mentioned memberships, the place that I've chosen to do the 20-minute videos is a very beautiful place, so you might want to join. Here we go.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for May 28th, 2025. First half of the day is weirdly floaty, at least in the northern hemisphere. It's one of those times when it's really hard to get a hold of people, and things that start now may not really amount to much. So use the first half of the day for actions that you're going to have to repeat anyway, like grocery shopping, laundry, tidying up. And then later in the day, it's time to connect, maybe make some food, really good, nurturing, incredibly emotionally sensitive time with the moon moving into what I call Mommy Moon, aka Cancer. Be nice to yourself. It's okay if you want to have milk and cookies and or take a nap. That's all for now.
I'm giggling because it's so appropriate. I mean, everything she said is how I felt today, this morning. So far. Self-care is essential. We're going through a massive upgrade in energy. I know, everyone's probably like, what? It seems like we're devolving. No, we're going through a massive upgrade. I was walking this morning and I was thinking about that the United States of America has egg on its face, and we have to eat crow, and we're really taking a blow to our ego as a collective, as a country. The rest of the world is coming together and leaving us behind. It's not permanent. But we're going through a great time of the leveling the playing field and the equalizer time. And it reminded me of that I wrote a Substack article. It's under Annette's Substack in Substack that was entitled, right around the time of the reopening of Notre Dame. It was entitled, "Does America deserve to fail? Does America actually deserve to fail?" And what I was saying there was, it's not like to just piss all over us, but to just say, I've really been hung up on this whole thing that's gone on in this country for years and years. we don't talk about politics. So, and people don't vote. And it's like, well, yeah. Ben Franklin said we could have a republic if we can keep it, if we do the work, in other words. So just food for thought, you know, get more involved today. Do whatever you can. There's a big rally coming up on June 6th. More rallies on June 14th. We'll get into that later on. What's actually going to happen on that day. So I'm so glad we're doing this journey together. It's not been an easy one, but nothing of great value ever really comes just like easily. We have to fight for it. And when we fight, we win. See? Cards for today. With the sun being in Gemini, it's real easy to get caught in chatter mind. In Buddhism, I think they call it monkey mind. Some people call it like puppy mind, like trying to train a puppy. And, you know, little puppies, little rambunctious puppies will run all over the place. And you have to kind of grab them, right? And, you know, get them to, like, pay attention, right? The morality card is coming up again. So this is more than this is beyond coincidence that the morality card is coming up again. America is really at a crossroads of deciding who we are as a nation. The kinds of things that the rest of the world is seeing coming out of America are grossly immoral. And it's sad because it's sad for so many reasons, because most of us aren't like that. Many people that have the potential to be really, really good people have been swayed by fake information like Fox. And so many people have no idea what's going on. And a little bit later today, I will just read you a little excerpt from the local paper that just really missed the mark on describing what Trump's plans for America was. It was like making him sound normal, that kind of thing. So we have to do a morality check, and that's what we're doing. And there's a lot of confusion out there. I was talking about that on Monday. And a lot of people are feeling isolated. So what's becoming more and more clear is how isolated America is right now. It's temporary. Don't let it freak you out. It is temporary, but it's temporary provided we get to work. Call your representatives. Do whatever you can do. Join the protests. Make these protests huge. It's going to be the summer of protests. And we will save democracy. It's our turn. We just need everybody on board. All hands on deck. So I'll come up with a pop-up later. And tonight I'll see you. And please tune in to the How to Be Psychic videos. There's just one so far. And there'll be another one this afternoon. Namaste. Thank you for all your help and support. Please hit the thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you soon. Bye.